Yo.
What's happening?
Let me see if these guys can hear us. Yeah, they can hear me. Can you hear me, Griff? Cool. Guys, give us 1 second. We're just figuring out some technical difficulties here, but welcome to the Griff and Dave Show. We are, as always, excited to be here. It's a great day and good to see you guys. Griff, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I got you now. I can hear you.
I don't know.
All right, guys.
I don't know why we're having problems.
I'm gonna.
It worked fine. Just
All right. Well, you know what? It wouldn't be fun if we didn't have issues. But good afternoon, everybody. Griff's gonna go off and come back on. But today is an exciting episode. We got a couple really cool things going. One is we are going to work on our top 10 cigars of 2020. Me and Griff are going to be coming to a conclusion on ordering them 1 through 10, which is a big deal. It took us about 4 hours today to agree on 10. And now the whole purpose of this is coming to numbering them 1 through 10. Want to welcome everybody in the chat while I get Griff an invite link here. Of course, I see Pew's on, and our good friend Jason Pohl, Scott, My Bourbon Journey, Will Sandy, Steve Dameron, Robert Moore, aka Bob Moore, and Brandon. Excited to see you guys on here today. Thanks for bearing with us as we get this thing rolling and started. I also hope you guys are enjoying the new Griff and Dave Show logo. That is fresh off the press. And we're going to be working on some cool stuff with that. Potentially some merch. Potentially a Lancero cigar. I don't know. We're also talking about light beers. Can they be paired with cigars? What do you think? Any thoughts? Who has paired light beer with a cigar? I'm drinking a Cincinnati staple, Braxton Brewing's Garage Beer, my personal favorite beer that you can drink all the time. Classic lager. But let's see. Let me check in on our comments here while we wait for Griff to join back in. Pew's got his first pinkies out, lit up. Sub 40s outside. Can't feel your hands. That was me earlier today. I thought I had the chance to do it from the show. Griff, are you there? Can you hear me?
can you hear me?
Yeah, got you. Can you hear me?
Oh, can hear you beautifully.
Thank God.
I don't know what.
We're here finally. Griff, the whole thing was Griff wanted to use his other AirPods, so he was changing them, and I think it threw everything. Dude, this could be your last show. This could be the Dave and Dave show now after this mess up.
I feel like it could. Sorry about that.
You're on the hot seat, but why don't you?
Hey, it's good to be here.
Lead us in, dude. I think we got off on the wrong foot.
We did.
I feel like I was a little mean.
What I missed? Well, you were, but it's okay. I get it. Things happen. So what did I miss? I was gone for 75 seconds or so?
Yeah, it was brutal out here on this island by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him the rundown that, First of all, it literally took us a few hours today to decide what 10 could make it into our combined list. Do note that Dave's top 10 and Griff's top 10 are different than Griff and Dave's top 10.
Yeah, correct.
So we agreed on 10, and now in this show, we are going to release those and then rank them with your help, hopefully. Yeah. And then also, we're talking about light beer.
Mm-hmm.
Our personal favorite, me and Griff were roommates in college. We were light beer aficionados.
We were.
So can those pair with cigars? I don't know.
I think so.
Pew
says it's just bourbon.
We like all the libations. We're the Vice boys.
Yes.
Fridays at 4 are for the Vice boys.
It's so good to be here. I was really stressed here for a couple seconds.
Me too. I got to really wind down.
Me too. We tried this thing at like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. All audio is working great. The second we go live and the countdown starts, of course, technical difficulties. So, deep breath. It's good to be here. Happy Friday,
Griff. Happy Friday. Check this out. David Pugh smoking a pinkies out for the first time.
And what are you pairing What are you pairing it with, David?
Dave, we got to know what you're pairing it with, but I also need to know what you're smoking, because I think I know what it is, but I need to be sure.
I think Jason would know. This is Customs Volume 2, Ripple Effect.
Man. Made in Key West at Danny DeFabio's factory, Rodriguez Cigars.
That's right. So, on the docket.
We're losing Jason with the beer. Jason,
I saw that.
Don't come for the beer, come for the company.
That's
and
right.
for the top 10.
That's great.
We'll keep the beer. We'll keep it shorter for you.
Sure.
We'll come in and out. But I think, Bob Moore smoking a magic toast.
Did that make it to our list?
I don't know.
We'll see.
We're going to get into it soon. I'm scrolling back through comments to see if I missed any in our disarray. But Griff, what are you drinking with that?
So actually just finished. We had a call. Dave and I had a call prior to this. And I am hard to find this in certain parts of the country, but Miller Lite.
Miller Lite, a classic.
It's a go-to. Always in the fridge. It's extremely cold here in Pensacola, Florida. So bourbon actually would be great tonight, but for another time. How about you?
You're gonna like.
I think I could probably guess what you're. Yeah. The Wave Partners coming in with "Let's See a Shotgun." Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Logan, Dom, and Turner. You guys, that's all you guys.
Yeah, big shout out to Wave Partners here in Pensacola, Florida.
That's right.
Massive shout out to Braxton Brewing, Covington, Kentucky. I think this is our agreed upon favorite beer in Cincinnati. Yeah. Which has like 50 breweries, so not an easy feat, but Correct. It's lights out, hands down, both of our favorites.
So it's pretty windy, Dave. Just a little spot check before we kind of jump into the material here. Is it picking up on my microphone?
You sound amazing.
Oh, wow. It's really, really breezy.
It sounds way better than when we tested you with the AirPod Maxes last time. I can't believe it personally, but I'm excited that it sounds so good.
The Griff and Dave Show brought to you by Apple.
Brought to you by our sponsors at Apple. Got a random Honduran cigar I got as a gift for Christmas and some Russell Single Barrel.
Oh, yeah. Great.
That's fan-effing-tastic. No light beer for me, y'all. Whoa. We got some light beer haters. The light beer is kind of one of our things, isn't it?
In about 2 hours, Scott. I think about right now. What's this 2 hour? The work week's over, dude. Light it up. Pour a glass.
Yeah. If you got emails to send, you can send them 2 glasses deep. Just don't send them 3.
Yeah.
William Sandy.
And you spell check.
And you spell check. William Sandy smoking a Pinkies Out. Pair it with cherry Coke. That actually sounds delicious.
Interesting.
And Pew, yeah, we leveled. Griff, we got to get you on the old Forester game.
I know. I don't know why I don't have any Old Forester in my collection.
I don't know either, but that needs to change ASAP.
I agree.
Dude, when I'm done drinking this premium fine light lager, I'm going to switch it up and go a little more top shelf.
All right. Oh.
Come on.
You know, one thing though, Bud Light in bottles. Yeah.
I'm not a fan, but it's all I had in there. I'm a can guy for everything, actually.
Yeah, me too.
But had this one in there. I figured, why not? Why not? I've been drinking so much heavy stuff with it being so cold here, hence why I'm not smoking. But I like changing up with a bunny piss. Hey, you know what? I think the guys at Way Partners would disagree.
I would probably disagree.
We are pulling out the heavy hitters. I will dive into some bourbon here in a little bit too, just to appease the heat that we're receiving.
All parties.
Absolutely. We're the people.
David, I wish I could expense it. Jeff is if I expense a gumball, I'll get a message. Wait, what's this 25-cent charge? So I don't think that would work out too well. Although Jeff will send us every once in a while a bottle of bourbon.
Yeah,
and and for my birthday, got the Single Barrel 4 Roses, which was solid. So there's always plenty of that flowing.
Absolutely. 1920 does slap hard. I have to agree. I do, Bob. I do drink good beer. I'm a big fan of Elysian Brewing. I'm a big fan of some of the big ones here, Rheingeist and Matry here in Cincinnati. And I dabble in craft.
It depends what time of year.
Sometimes I just want a beer.
Right.
Sometimes I want beer to taste like beer, and that's where I go. But before we go down that roll and lose everybody watching because they're all going to delete us because we drink light beer.
Correct.
Let's get into it. What are we talking about today, Griff?
So I know a couple weeks back we talked about our top 5 sticks, and it was more of a guessing game. What do I think Dave likes? What does Dave think that I think is top 5 worthy? This show's a little bit different. We are combining our lists, and we've made a top 10 cigars of 2020 Dave and Griff version. There it is.
There it is. That's what we're going to be doing. This was not easy. You guys were on the first Griff and Dave show, know that we tried to guess each other's top 5. It was a lot of fun, a lot of curveballs, especially on Griff's side. Some potential lying happened, but
no, negative.
But I will say, coming up with a combined top 10 was a lot harder. But I think it's really good for the club because we're going to post this as a blog. It's going to be the official Griff and Dave top 10. And we'll see where it goes. But these are ones I think you guys, if you haven't smoked some on this list, and listen, we don't even sell a lot of these or have them in stock. So this isn't just a ploy to get you to buy them. If you haven't had some of these on this list, find them at your local brick and mortar. Find them online. Shoot us an email, and we can always help find them for you. You've got to try some of these cigars. I think we need to get into it.
Let's do it. I'm moving the table in. Got the heater underneath. I'm just doing a little adjustments.
No, I like that.
But I'm here.
Do you want to start it off?
Always happy to do that. Let's see. Would you please email me? Yeah, Bob. We're going to do something a little bit more official than this with that list. But it'll
go out in an email. Yep, and on the blog.
You'll get it right here as well. So first off, this first list is in no particular order.
Yes, that's a great point.
Yeah, Dave and I both had a lot of probably 80% of our cigars overlapped, meaning we had the same list. So this list is strictly our top 10, no particular order. Post top 10 list, we will somehow, some way, live order 1 through 10 with the help of the audience. Rank them 1 through 10.
And Griff, we're giving away some serious shit today.
Oh my God! All right,
can walk us through it? Walk us through it.
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the big piece because I got it here.
Oh, all right. 2, unless
and not that piece.
I don't know what that means. 2 giveaways. We've got a pre-thought of question, so we're not sitting on our ass for 30 minutes trying to think of a question. I've got a question thought out. That will win something that Dave potentially has, I think, in his lap. A 50-count humidor. So it's a pretty tough question. You may have to, go to Google potentially, but first come, first serve on the answer. That question coming soon. Second, we're trying something a little bit different. You want to explain the IG posting there, Dave?
Yeah. So for the second prize, which Griff, you're gonna have to remind me what the second prize is, but I'll throw it back to you because I know we were between 2 things that we had. But I will say what you got to do is earlier today we posted the Griff and Dave Show logo on the Instagram page. You just got to repost on your story. We're not trying to take over your feed. If you do that, we will give you double entries, though.
Correct.
Post it on your story for 1 entry. Post it on your feed for 2 entries. And we will announce a winner tomorrow on Instagram. Who will win? Drum roll, please.
And I meant to grab it today, but I only have a picture of it. It is, oh gosh, an Ashton sampler.
So we just started really diving into what is a really kind of legacy classic brand, Ashton. Ashton, Connecticut was the first ever cigar smoked. So we're like, we should probably go back to these, start smoking them. So we got a few samplers in. We're going to be smoking through them, pairing them to your boxes. But we pulled one aside and figured we could throw it off here on the Griff and Dave Show.
So 10 ash sampler, or Tish and Cigars rather, and a sampler, a nice wooden box. It's a pretty sweet sampler.
Eric Bustos, I'm sure you're out of room. I see all the exclusive orders rolling in all the time for you, and
Eric's
I don't know where you're putting them. He brings the heat. So this is a kind of a really cool sampler to smoke some classic cigars, really.
Yeah.
The VSGs. Oh, totally agree, Jason. The VSGs are amazing. Shout out to the bro in the chat, Alan Imber, who made the logo. That was made in house by our incredibly talented art director, Carly. And Jason, I have to agree, she was taking advantage of you. Oh my God, I got rid of the logo, didn't I?
Oh gosh, there they are.
Look at them. They're watching us.
Chris Ellis in the house too. My gosh.
Nice headphones, Griff. What do you have to say?
Powered by Apple.
Yeah, this is a great time to talk about our sponsorship with Apple Incorporated. All right, let's get into it, dude. I'm excited. I want to talk about the first one on our list. Again, no particular order yet. We're going to get there.
Correct.
Lead us into it.
First on the old list, Alec Bradley Magic Toast. Robusto.
So this is an interesting cigar, and I kind of want you to go first, giving us a brief rundown on it, because if you would have asked, I think both of us 6 months ago, if you would have told us this is on our top 10, we would have laughed.
So absolutely. I'm historically speaking a mild to medium, maybe medium plus kind of guy. I had this cigar at our Cincinnati office several months ago. Dave handed it to me. Honestly, I was a little bit nervous. It's a dark cigar, Honduran wrapper. And from what you told me, smoke it. It's fine. You're going to be fine. It is. It's incredible. Chocolate, just marshmallow, s'mores. It is so good.
Yeah, it was. If you guys watched the YouTube video we posted with Chris Carey from Alec Bradley, we were smoking that up on the rooftop here in Cincy, and he handed it to me. I'm like, let me get something else, like Blind Faith, one of my favorites, Lineage, one of my favorites from them. And he goes, no, you're going to smoke this. And I'm like, all right, I'm not being mean, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably not going to enjoy this. And he said, okay, no problem. And probably the darkest, oiliest looking wrapper I've ever really seen, next to like a Foundation Tabernacle.
Yes.
I mean, this thing is sweet the whole way through.
Yes.
It's chocolate, it's marshmallows. There's some other stuff happening, like some roasted coffee, but that's the two main things. I absolutely love this cigar. Like Griff said, that Honduran Trojes wrapper is phenomenal. I think Alec and Bradley use it on quite a bit of things, rightfully so.
Yeah.
First one right out of the gun, in no particular order, was Alec Bradley Magic Toast.
Do we know how? What's it say? Do we know how the name was chosen? I do.
Yes, tell us.
After a drink shared in one of the Honduran tobacco fields.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, they said, I guess the whole team went out there with all their sales reps, went out to Honduras, and they did a big toast in the fields where that wrapper's grown. And they called it the Magic Toast. And next thing you know, it became a cigar. Bob Moore is loving it. Bob, you need to keep us posted on what you're tasting.
Didn't he email us? He bought a box?
Yeah.
Or found a box?
I believe so. Yeah. We can't find a box.
Quite jealous of that.
Alec, if you're on this stream right now, find us a box.
Yeah, please.
And or we're going to broadcast your phone number to everyone and make them call you until you sell us hundreds of boxes. But we're working on getting that in. I think April or May is the realistic standpoint of getting that into a box. But all right. So that's number one. Doing a pulse check with all of my light beer loving people. Has everybody cracked open their Bud Lights? We're going to move into number two.
Yeah.
Let me know. And Pew, I'm going to need some updates on Pinky's Out. All right. The second cigar on our list wouldn't be our top 10 without the principal accomplice.
Correct.
Connecticut and Robusto. Holy crap. Guys, this cigar did two things for me. One, I'm on the phone with Griff multiple times an hour. Several of those times on a call, he's telling me that I need to put more non-Nicaraguan cigars in our assortment for all of our members. And because every time I submit my picks to him, it's filled with Nicaraguan stuff. And when he sends his to me, it's a good mix of everything. So thank Griff if you're sick of all my Nicaraguan selections. And I said, all right, well, there's this cool brand Principal out of Nashville. They're making cigars at KBF, the Kellner Boutique Factory, which if you know anything about boutique cigars, the Kellners are legends. I believe the Kellner Senior was the master blender for Davidoff, and they've got access to incredible tobacco. And so Darren, the owner at Principal, really cool guy. He sent us some samples. That was the first one I smoked, and I was blown away.
So
One, because there is so much flavor in a Connecticut, and two, that it had so much Dominican tobacco, and I loved it. I loved everything about it. Big, like, legitimately big transitions, deep flavors, and
one of the smoothest drawing cigars I think I've had. I always think of that cigar.
Yeah,
the draw is so incredible.
Yeah, so true. But that's why I love it. I don't know if there's something I missed there, Griff, for you.
No. Isn't there like a quote with that cigar, like reimagining the Connecticut cigar or something, or did I just make that up completely?
You could have made it up, but I like it.
Not your father's cigar, or not your, I'm thinking of not your daddy's root beer or something, but I don't know. Fantastic cigar. Principal Accomplice, Connecticut.
Yeah, it's great. We need to stop.
Oh, what happened?
A huge shout out is in order.
Okay.
Jonathan Hopwood cracking into some hams.
God,
light beer. Are you kidding me? Jonathan Hopwood. We just need to send this guy something. We got a light beer aficionado in the house.
Love it. Hams along with Schlitz any day. No problem.
If anybody can find Schlitz,
mm-hmm.
you need to let both of us know, because we will buy a case off of you. That's how we feel about Schlitz. Pew's got his ripples. He's got the REs.
Jason's got the ripples. Bob Moore probably has the ripples.
I want Eric. Do you have the ripples? Shout out Eric Bustos.
Probably.
Who's your daddy cigar?
That's it,
dude. Write that down right now. Who's your daddy cigar?
Hey, that could be
exclusively for Fridays at 4.
That could be
exclusively the Griff and Dave Show.
A potential name for the old Griff and Dave V1.
And not your daddy's cigar. I feel like currently, like my dad and a lot of people around his age are all 6x60 kind of guys.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That kind of makes me think, not your daddy's cigar could be leaning to the Lancero world.
I agree 100%.
I'm just throwing that out there.
William Sandy's got his ripples. William, we owe you an email reply. He wants to upgrade from 5 to 10 cigars for the custom, so it's amazing.
Heck
we'll
yeah.
Get you taken care of. Sorry, we haven't gotten a reply to you
yet. Cigar Club custom bands were ordered today.
Correct.
So those are printing. Cigar Club Customs, the February release, Ocho, has been in production and is resting in Miami. We'll get to that towards the end of the show, where me and Griff will be for the first Griff and Dave show of February.
Oh, yes.
But Griff, let's move to number 3, shall we?
I think we shall. This is a cigar that is absolutely one of my top favorites, and it seems like every time Dave comes to Mobile for team meetings, which is about maybe once every month and a half or so, we meet at a pretty cool coffee shop in Mobile, Alabama, and this is our morning cigar to kick off the day, which is Warped Bits of Havana. One of my favorite sizes of all time, 4.5 by 42. Just an amazing stick.
And dude, this one made me a little upset for a couple reasons. This made me upset for a couple reasons. One, this should have been in your top 5.
I agree. Thinking back, if we could go back and edit that video, I would agree with you.
This is the only one I will continue to contest
I agree.
Because this was 100% in your top 5. It's 100% in my top 5.
Yep.
Whenever there's a cigar that's forcing us to buy it at retail, meaning we can't get it wholesale, we can't put it in boxes, we're paying full price for that sucker.
Yeah.
It's got to be in the top 10.
Yeah.
It's got to be in the top 5. Yeah. And Bits of Havana is equally a favorite of mine. I do love the size. A lot of flavors jammed into that. And it's just good. It's complex. It's balanced. It always draws and performs correctly. And every time we go to reorder, it tastes the same.
David, you got to try it, dude.
Wait, Pew hasn't had it?
No, I know. Especially in the morning with a cup of coffee, that perfect size, or walking your dog, or
if David Pugh smoked that cigar, he would never buy another one.
I would,
and we don't get $1 for anything that you bought from there. But I'm just saying that would be in your top 3.
Yeah, I would agree.
It is taken away, Pew. I will hold it until you try it. Yeah, Sandy, if you're spending your COVID money, go try it. But you know what? Drop in the notes section where you heard about it. They got to know. And Eric had said, I do not have the ripples. Sadly, got to wait for the stimulus at the bank so I can get more from you guys. No problem. I agree. I'm using all of my stimulus money to buy bourbon. So I think you guys should do the same with bourbon.
I dedicated one nice bottle. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but I didn't want to get too crazy. One nice bottle from the old stimulus check. I think that's nice.
What are you going to get?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm not rushing it. When I see it maybe come across Facebook or, something, I'll venture out and grab something.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Where are we?
We're on 4. I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll it in here. If only I could remember what it is. Let me just peek.
Where are our guys? Can you find them?
Here we go. They're on the sides now.
I know.
All right, number 4. I don't remember if this was in your top 5, Griff. It was in mine. You can call me a Warp fanboy. You can also call me an HVC fanboy, which eventually just leads to just calling me an Aganorsa fanboy, which is true.
Yeah, which is true.
I love their tobacco tremendously.
Yeah.
Number 4, no particular order yet, is the HVC Series A Perlos, which is Coronagorda, like 5 and 5 days. Yeah, 46.
Mm-hmm. I mean, phenomenal cigar. You and I went back and forth on this one, thinking every time we tend to speak about HVC, it boils down to Cero and Serie A. Both phenomenal cigars.
Yeah, and Scott, I second the HVC chant because I don't want to say that would be one of the official brands of the Griff and Dave show, but it would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think if Lorenzo ever said he'd make a Lancero for us,
done.
We'd take him up on that.
No problem. Yeah, solid smokes coming out of HVC. Everyone knows that.
Ooh, check out Pew's comment. This was part of our debate this morning.
It was. There was some give and take. Usually I'm the one that's having to give it up, but both very, very good. Very good.
Yeah, Pew, we were between the Cero Toro, which is kind of funny.
Cero Toro, yeah.
I love the little Coronas, but there's something like, this is a weird explanation. There's something relaxing about smoking the Cero Toro because it's not super in your face. It's just balanced, easy, and good.
Yeah.
And you just want to like smoke that all day. It's just an easy cigar to continue to smoke. We love you too, Scott.
Yeah, love you too.
That's not weird.
No.
Not weird at all. Scott, one of these days we're going to have you on the Griff and Dave show, and you can reiterate how much you love us because of HVC, and we'll do it all day.
Hotcakes, another slam and stick.
Ooh, another debate.
Yeah, I mean, really, any of their cigars are amazing. HVC exclusive.
Yeah, which is always hard to say.
I know,
because obviously it's a cigar we did with HVC, so it's always kind of weird to. Oh boy, did I exit?
Wow, I don't see anymore.
Sorry. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to swap my battery out.
Looks better. That looks
you like
better.
that?
Yeah.
So, Griff, take us to the next one. It's going to take me 30 seconds to swap the battery.
Hey, no worries. We're on number 5.
Yep.
David Pugh's number 1 cigar.
Oh, golly.
For 2020, which is Crown Heads Mel Diaz.
I love that cigar.
That, I think, in the grand scheme of things, I think that's my top. That's my number 2 for 2020. I'm coming out pretty strong with that, but that cigar is impressive. That picture looks better too. Anything really other than the live stream of you works well for us.
Did we put the size? Yeah, we did.
Coronagorda. So yeah, I've not had that Edmundo size, but Coronagorda 6x46. It's a solid cigar. I was actually going to have that today, but forgot to bring it. So where does that fall in your? That was on both of our lists, right, Dave?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. That was. I mean, it's close to the top for me. This is going to be one of those interesting ones. I think we're going to be finding it probably a top 3 spot.
Yeah, I mean, 2 for me, but see where it lays for you. Do you may kick off the next? Or are you going to be back?
We're close. What
are we at number 5? Do we do a quick trivia question?
Ooh, we do. Let me just check my camera real quick. And oh, baby,
what's going on, dude? How are you? Not too close.
I got to get back to my zoom angle.
Ooh, I got a box of those. Nice.
That's too zoomed.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Jason, your 10, potentially 11 cigar sampler shipped out today. I don't know if you got an email or not about it, but I think we upgraded it priority for you.
Okay, I'm back, dude.
Oh, good to see you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Pew, I fully understand that struggle. I got a couple months ago, I got a really cool sample that I can't really talk much about from Alec and Bradley, a version of one of their cigars. And I've been dying to smoke it, but I wanted it to sit for a couple months, and smoked it today, and it was absolutely amazing. But I literally came in, and when you get like those, your hands almost feel on fire when you start to warm them back up. It was that level, but it was worth it. I hope that didn't ruin your experience with Pinkies Out, because you couldn't put your pinky out.
Yeah, he has yet to give us any feedback, so kind of nervous.
I know.
Honest feedback, Pew. Honest feedback.
But not too honest if you don't like it.
True. All right, where are we at? Number 6? You want to kick it?
I want to kick it, but we got to give something away. We made it to the halfway point. Also, Bernardo, thanks for the recommendation on the Mexican cigar. The San Andreas was very good. We love to hear that.
So, trivia question.
Oh, he couldn't type.
I'd prefer...
Is this hold on, is this for the humidor?
50 count humidor. 50 count humidor. Which I think it's that exact model.
It is. This is the Yukon.
Yeah, Yukon. Yeah. Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Boca.
Trivia question, would prefer, obviously, you not using Google to cheat, but I won't say anything about it.
Everybody get ready. Here we go.
First one to answer wins for the humidor, which will ship out on Monday by Way Partners. Which U.S. president instituted the trade embargo which keeps Cuban cigars, or tries to, out of the States?
Say that one more time.
U.S. president? Sure. Which U.S. president instituted the trade embargo which keeps Cuban cigar? God dang, Eric Bustos.
Bull crap! Damn, baby.
That's it.
He needed more room.
After, since they were at the same minute, Scott, we'll get you some cigars out on Monday, no problem.
Holy crap, Bustos! You were asking for it too. You said you ran out of room. Now you got no excuse but buying more stuff.
I did not know this question, so clearly I'm the idiot here because
I didn't know it either. I don't know why in my head it was Nixon, but
Nixon was an option, Reagan was an option, or at least source that I found this question. So
that was really quick.
That was crazy quick.
But tell her you got it for free, Eric. Come on.
Yeah.
We'll even put an invoice that shows like $50 off, and she'll see it was for free.
I'm saving money.
Oh, dude, you'd be losing money if you didn't take that deal.
All right, so getting close to finishing this Miller, and then I got one in the pipe here.
Oh, hold on, dude. I'm. Wait, you're about to change your cigar?
Oh yeah.
But Pew said Piggy's Out was great. Loved it with coffee. Think it would pair phenomenally with a single malt. Lovely toasted nuts, cedar, and the last third had a beautiful potpourri out of nowhere.
Great spelling on that too, David. I wouldn't have spelled it.
Yeah, was that a Google? I gotta know. He had to Google that.
Nah,
I'm calling bullshit if he just knew how to spell potpourri.
Yeah, that's a really tough one.
Potpourri. I
saw that, Jason. I did a little research and I read that. I can't remember exactly. The source had how many sticks he bought, but I can't remember how many it was.
100% Google on Pew. I wanted to say, I think I could agree with that. I always get a dried fruit at the end, but dried fruit potpourri. I can see the similarities.
Mm-hmm.
1,200 plus cigars right after he signed the bill. Before he signed the bill.
Yeah.
A politician at his finest. Okay.
So, Eric, if you could just shoot us an email just so we don't forget.
With your address and what you won.
I mean, we have his address, but just shoot us an email saying, hey, I'm the winner of the humidor.
Is Scott Romansky, am I saying that wrong? Are you in the chat today? Because I've got your shipment going out. But just want to let you know we took a little delay, but it'll be worth it. It will be. All right. Number 6. Am I up?
Yeah. Or me.
It is me, dude, because you did Mil Diaz.
Yeah.
Nervous now. Nervous. All right. This one, high price point.
Yes, very.
Arguably, Griff can answer to this, but for me, personal favorite size in a cigar, period.
Yeah. Yep.
Favorite factory. Incredible blender. Ladies and gentlemen, the one-off plus 53 by Lucy
Super Robusto.
You can email griff@cigarclub.com. Eric.
Yep.
Super is that what you call it? Super Robusto?
That's what, 5 3/4 by 48.
Very interesting.
What an amazing cigar. I had that cigar for the first time a year ago, maybe, and I bought it at the cigar shop here in Pensacola. It was like $30 or $33 and blew my mind. I love it.
Yeah, Pew, I'd recommend.
Oh yeah, Pew has one from the black box.
Be very comfortable when you smoke that, because you do not want to rush that cigar.
No.
Be very comfortable.
That's a solid smoke.
So you're almost done with the Ripple Effect.
Yep.
How's it doing with the Miller Lite?
It's actually great. I drink a lot of light beers with mild to medium cigars. It just, for me, it works. I wish I was probably having some bourbon with this, but Miller Lights, it goes hand in hand. Do we know what the next beer is going to be?
From you? If I could guess?
Is Way Partners in this?
Yeah, if they are, I got it. I want to hear what they think.
If Way Partners is in the video, comment what you think this next beer of mine is going to be. Until then, we should move on.
All right. Number 7. Well, in no particular order, the next one.
Correct.
All you playa.
I think we'll probably have some agreements on this. I hope so, at least. The Jeremy Jack JJ14 in Lancero.
Ooh. Hey. Way Partners came in with the Natty Light.
There it is.
I was gonna guess Mick Ultra. Way to come in. Is that Logie?
That's all the boys. Or Logan, Dom, and Turner.
Nice.
Brothers of ours. And we should give them something.
They can each go pick one cigar and get 12% off.
Nice.
Okay, hold on. That was exciting, but I got to go back because
I don't think it was absorbed.
Jeremy Jack JJ14 Lancero.
Yeah.
This, dare I say, started it all.
I mean, it really did with the Jeremy Jack relationship.
It started everything. We smoked that cigar. It was all over.
Yeah, it was. It was so true.
Legitimately, we smoked that cigar, and I think we called Brady and said, just let us know your inventory levels, because for the next year, we want to go through every cigar you've ever made and put it in boxes. The JJ14 in Lancero, Ecuador and Connecticut, Nika filler binder, Aganorsa, made in like 2013 or 12 or whatever.
7 years. 7 years for sure.
Something ancient. It is incredible. Oh, you're about to smoke the Nick? Hold on, hold it up there. Wait, how do I make it be you? There we go. That'll work. The Nick is
LH.
a fan/cult favorite right now in the Cigar Club family world.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. That's my summer beer. Can't drink it outside of summer because, man, it's Natty Light to me is a beer you can slam all day.
Griff, you need to take a second. You need to take a second and talk real quick about Jeremy Jack, because you got to get the credit on this one, on bringing this brand in.
Wow, I wasn't expecting you to say that. Usually don't get much credit around here, but full screen too. Golly. Jeremy Jack, I don't know where I saw it, if it was Instagram, most likely, but it was just a company we immediately saw, or I guess I immediately saw, and we needed to reach out. And we reached out, and Brady, the owner of the company, reached back out pretty much instantly, and we talked to him probably on a weekly basis. He's out of Jackson Hole, and he's just a super guy.
Awesome.
And puts out some amazing, amazing cigars. Got a couple in the pipeline he's going to send us to try, along with some more 14 Lanceros, which I'm not complaining about.
No.
But it's just, every stick is amazing.
Yep. Every stick's amazing and great people to work with. Done. We're in. 100% every time. We'll take it. We'll take everything. Almost knocked my Bud Light everywhere.
Yeah.
Ooh, dude. Pew coming in with the Natter Days. That's huge.
Natter Days. So good.
Haven't smoked mine yet. Jason, make it happen. Trust me. Dude, I'm really pumped on this next one.
I know you are. You are.
I'm just gonna say Warped MDT 6102R.
There it is.
Holy crap. This cigar to me, tastes like it did when he released it from the production that was released in 16. It is, if you guys that smoke Cubans smoke any like the Boulevard, I think Boulevard Bellicoso or something like that, it's got a lot of that characteristics. It's spicy, it's super sweet, and like caramelly, milk daddy. Construction's flawless, presentation's beautiful. It is easily in my top 3 from 2020.
I know. I remember the day we got it and the day you got it and you smoked it. You called me while you were smoking it.
I called you while I was smoking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pew. It's undeniable that it was totally recreated perfectly, which I don't even know how that's possible. We're talking tobacco from 4 years ago that you don't have access to. Weather's changed, growing seasons, probably fertilizers changed, farmers have changed, rollers have changed. Cigar tastes the same. Major props to that one. Really impressive. Take us to the 9th of 10th here.
9 out of 10. 9.
No order, but just the 9th.
No order, but my first, as I mentioned.
Holy crap!
A couple of weeks ago, Opus X Lost City.
Double Robusto.
I brought 2 up to Maryland. Actually, the day after that show, we were up in Maryland. I gave to my father-in-law and my brother-in-law. He recently got engaged. It was hard to give up, of course.
You gave
two of them.
You only had two.
I know.
What?
It was really tough. But
Wow.
and I don't remember what I smoked that night instead. I think actually Mel Diaz, now that I think of it.
Not bad.
But Opus X is it's the definition of a cigar, in my opinion.
There's nothing like it. 100%, truly nothing like it. Eric had one for his birthday this year, and he loved it. There's nothing else to say. You've got to have Velocity, Jonathan. You got to try it. You have to. It's my post Thanksgiving or Christmas night kind of cigar, depending on what state I'm in and can smoke outside or not. But I gotta just highlight Pew's comment here because I was about to say that. I could not agree more. Their tobacco, which is proprietary to Fuente, their aged tobacco has a flavor that nothing else has. Nothing else.
It's so different. I remember exactly when I smoked it on the front porch of your house for the first time, and I probably said 30 or 40 times, this cigar is absolutely incredible.
You taste things, no lie, you taste things you've never tasted before in a cigar in the Lost Cities.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, you're getting into your Nick. I don't want to disrupt. Scott really digging his Cigar Club Single Flame Lighter, aka the Notch Lighter.
Notch.
Love that thing. It's a go-to of mine when I'm going with the Torchy, and glad to hear you're enjoying that, Scott. All right, we got one more.
You're bringing it in, yeah?
I'll bring it home. We got one more, and then we got to get to rating. I have no idea how we're possibly going to agree on this.
Yeah.
This whole show was a scam. We're not actually going to do that. No, I'm kidding. I just really don't know how. So let's get into it. Number 10, Sereno Wayfarer 109. This had to be in the list because of a lot of reasons, but one, it's such an approachable cigar. It's easy to find. It's in a good price point. It's got an OG size like the 109 Toro. It's made by Omar Gonzalez, one of my favorite blenders. And Carson Sereno, one of the best guys in the industry.
Yeah.
The artwork on the band is phenomenal. The profile is something you always want to go back and smoke. That's my take on it. Pew knew it would make the list. What, dude? You're real quiet. Are you like starstruck by the Nick, or what's going on?
It's actually really freaking good. I'm trying to like just zone out for a second.
All right.
Really focus. And all I can hear is your voice. Right. But we can continue.
Nope, back to me.
I think I've given out more Wayfarers from I know. It is. You can always give that cigar to someone and know it's going to be a solid stick.
Yeah, and there's something to be said about a cigar that's not going to break your bank and deliver
Correct.
Quality. And I mean, we're talking, these are high-end tobaccos, full flavors at the $8-9 price point.
Yeah.
I really and truly love that cigar. 2 Trilla, my Cigar Club Single Barrel, came in this Wednesday. Holy crap.
Nice.
You know what we got to do now, dude? This is going to become a thing.
What's that?
Well, there's only one thing I can do when somebody tells me they've got the Cigar Club pick.
Okay. Wish I could join you.
And the only thing that I can do
is drink with them.
Is drink with you. Out of.
I agree, David. They could easily charge $16 a stick. I'd probably buy them. There it is. Durham.
Work, vice, balance.
That's right.
Few spirits.
Cigar Club pick.
Cigar Club pick. Cheers to anybody who's got this, who's enjoying it, who helped pick this, because it wasn't us. We did have a hand in it, but it was you guys.
Yep.
So cheers. Thanks for helping make this happen for us. We love this. We love this bottle.
Absolutely. So are we going to venture to the task of somehow rating these things?
We are. I hate that we have to do that, because it's going to be difficult. But
I actually do too. I do too, actually.
we got 10 empty slots. We
Whatever.
got 10 empty slots, and we gotta get into it, dude.
So, I mean, I think some of the guys in the chat need to probably chip in on this too. Jason, the number one, which was the last one, which is number 10 technically, was Wayfair. Jonathan already answered that. Sorry.
Dude, can we start with what's your number one? I got mine. My number one is the Warped MDT.
I know it's yours and mine's Opus, so I'm not sure how this is going to work out.
All right, well, I'm working on, so just so you know, I'm working on this in Illustrator right now. I'm dropping some stuff in, but we gotta let's chat through this. So you got Opus at 1, I got Warped at 1. Okay.
So I could hear me out. I could meet you halfway and have 6102R at number 2. Keep Opus at number 1. You're thinking of cigars as a whole.
I gotta throw a wrench in the stick. My vote for our number 1, because again, this is our top 10. Jason. My vote for our number. What Jason say? Mil Diaz or MDT?
I'm not even.
He doesn't do much for me, dude. My vote for number 1 is, and I don't think there's much debate around it. It's Warped Bits of Havana.
Whoa.
I don't think you can name a cigar that me and you want to always smoke and be like, dude, you have any bits left?
That's true. If
you want to go in on a bits bundle? You want to go in on a bits bundle? Like, this is our cigar.
I agree. Let's do it. That's a great point.
I had to say that. I'm
still thinking of me and only me, which is not good. I apologize about that.
Well, apology accepted.
Thank you. Yeah, you're right. That's our go-to stick. That's number 1. And Pew, you need to order it tonight. No questions.
No questions. Bob, we can have a different top 10. We will have a different top 10, but this is the Griff and Dave top 10. Okay, number 2. I'm really freaking leaning Mil Diaz.
Yeah, I actually was too.
I'm really leaning Mil Diaz.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Hold on for me.
I'd agree with that.
We got Crowned.
Has anyone else had bits of Havana from Warped? It doesn't. I don't think anyone has.
I don't know. Well, clearly they haven't if they're doubting.
Yeah, they. Shoot, I should order another 5er tonight.
I mean, we just announced it as our combined number 1 cigar of the year.
Pretty strong.
We just went on record and said that's the number 1 cigar of 2020.
Here comes Jason. I've tried bits. And where's the but? Because you didn't agree with me for the first time. But so bits number 1, Mil Diaz number 2. I'm thinking we can't go much farther without 6102R.
But do you like it as much as I do?
I really do. It's a solid stick. I don't probably like it as much as you, but I really do like it.
But okay, so if it's in the top 3, it's something that if it was ever available and you had nothing that you needed to smoke for work or anything, it's something you would grab and smoke.
100%. Yeah. 100%.
And I also don't think we can leave the top 5 without Opus.
I 100% agree with that, and I wish we had. If you're referring to bits, I wish we always had that in the humidor at the warehouse. But Dave and I buy those sticks directly from the website, like you guys. Oh, Jason,
dude,
bits. Thank you.
Okay, hear me out. We need to give a 5-pack of bits away, and I know we're gonna have to buy it retail. I understand that. We have to give one away next week. Or this week.
Next week.
All right, next week. Next week, we'll give away a 5-pack of bits.
We could couple you win the bits if you do the posting.
Shoot.
because we're not
hold on.
meeting tomorrow. Or
Let's get through the top 10 before we start throwing out ridiculous things like what we've already said.
Wayfair surprised the hell out of me in a good way.
Come on, Scott.
Me too.
Did you get Warped MDT in this month's box? Or sorry.
No, I think we owe Scott some cigars. Unfortunately, not unfortunately.
We didn't send them out to him.
We need to get them out.
Oh my, Scott.
No.
Honestly, we're gonna end this broadcast here, folks.
That's on me.
I'm kidding, but Scott, we're gonna. I sent Griff the list, and MDT's in there, so you're gonna try that, and I got to know your thoughts on it. And I want to know what you'd pair with it. I got to see a video what you paired with it.
Yeah,
it's my only way.
I know, Scott. I hate that.
Wait, who said? It was Scott that said.
I'll ping him Monday, Scott.
All right. Okay. What's got to be in the top? We got 2 spots left in the top 5. So before we call it
6102R.
Yep.
Top 3.
I think Opus has to be in the top 5.
You know what else I'm thinking?
Jeremy Jack or Principal?
Yeah. Jeremy Jack. Jeremy Jack, 14 Lancero, number 4 for me at least. What do you think?
I think
you don't seem crazy about it.
Oh, I'm crazy about that cigar, but I think Opus edges it out a tad. If we're talking wow factor, right?
Yep.
We're both in agreement that Opus changed things when you taste cigars.
Yeah.
So it just has to be 4 for me. Jeremy Jack has to be in my top 5 in our combined top 5.
Love that. Glad you got the Lancero.
And this is what's difficult that everybody needs to understand.
How do you get the Lancero? Oh, he just bought something.
What?
He just bought something last live, the Griff and Dave show, and we tossed in a Lancero.
That's how he got it? Just got my Cigar Club shirt and that beautiful Skyflower Lancero today. Wow. Quick pause. I don't know if this is live because we probably didn't do it. The promo code. Did we make that today?
Oh, no, I don't think we did.
We will. Fridays at 4. It's going to be the new promo code.
It's a new promo code. We've altered things a little bit.
Fridays at 4 is going to be a promo code.
Yeah.
It'll get you 20% off.
Yeah.
And every now and then it'll get you something a bonus.
Yeah.
So when you're buying stuff, don't forget to use Fridays at 4.
Hell, I'll make that thing right now.
Make that thing now because 1, it supports the show, helps us to keep being able to do that.
Yeah.
And 2, you get a discount.
Yeah.
And me and Griff are going to see that order come in with Fridays at 4, and we're going to relay that to our boys at Way Partners, and they're going to toss something in for you.
You better believe it. Making it now.
And the other thing I'm going to add is Griff and I are working on a Griff and Dave show shirt.
Yes, we are.
It's going to release at the end of January. When it releases, we're only making a limited amount for a lot of reasons. But when it releases, it will never release again, the first one.
Correct.
Because we want you guys to be able to, you guys who've supported us since the first episode a few weeks back, we want to give that back. We're going to sell the shirt pretty much at cost. Yeah. We're not making much off of it.
No.
And the whole goal is that you guys have that shirt to rep forever, and nobody else who joins, whether it's a year from now or 2 years from now, is going to have that shirt but you. So we're working on that. We're obviously, when you buy that shirt, we'll probably throw something in too, but just be on the lookout that for January. And Brandon, super pumped that you used that code to get that Skyflower and want to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
So how do I make him a mod? Oh, add moderator.
Code's live.
Okay, Scott, you're a moderator. You can drop links. Rad. We post.
We could probably pull some strings there. I'll see what we can do. No problem.
For what? For what?
She wants a shirt.
Kristen Ellis?
Yeah.
Well, everybody's got to pay. So we'll figure out a way. And we'll make it happen. Steve, great idea. Dude, I've been locked out of my Facebook for a month now because somebody hacked me.
We talked about this, dude. It's on you. It's on your list to do.
It 100% is. Jason had a great idea to do that. We should make it under the Griff and Dave Fridays at 4 boys.
Yeah.
But the problem is I can't get into Facebook until they approve my ID.
We'll figure that out. It is Fridays at 4, the number 4 not spelled out. So it's exactly like that. Fridays at 4.
Wait. How, can you type it in there, Griff?
Uh,
or send me a message and I'll put it as a banner.
Fridays at 4. 20% off live right now.
Okay, so use code. Here we go.
Yep.
Use code Fridays at 4. 20% off. I'm not promising every time because sometimes these things come in and out quick, but we'll do our best to keep an eye on those. Throw some extra swag in there for you all.
Yeah.
Maybe some extra sticks.
It looks like Friday sat 4, which is maybe easier to remember, but Fridays at 4. 20%.
Scott, thanks for dropping that link in there. Appreciate that.
Keep this thing going for about 45 seconds. I will be right back.
Oh, all right. No problem. We've lost Griff, but that's okay. I think he just has to use the restroom. I'm going to work on getting to number 6, 7, and 8 and pitch them to Griff and see what we're thinking. But for me, actually, I feel like that's kind of, I can't do that without Griff. So I'm just going to fake do them and then see what he thinks about my thoughts. But Fridays at 4, it's going to get you 20% off. Griff and Dave show t-shirts and swag coming soon. Also, and this might make Griff mad that he's not here for it, the first week in February, that first Friday, I think it's the 4th or 5th, we're going to be doing an on-location Griff and Dave show live from Miami. Not only is it from Miami, it is going to be inside the factory where the first Cigar Club customs for the subscription has been made. And we're going to talk all about that. We're going to show you guys a little bit behind the scenes of the blending process of how we landed on that blend. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, we're going to do some really cool giveaways and stuff. But keep that in mind. Do not miss Friday, February 4th or 5th. I don't have a calendar in front of me, so somebody correct me if I am wrong. But we've got to get you guys on that show. Griff, I was just telling him about the on location live from Miami coming out in February.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. The first Friday of the month, which is what, the 6th?
Oh, I've been saying the 5th, 4th or 5th.
No, it's the 5th. You're right. Live
2-5. Pew and Ellis came in hot.
We're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna give away some stuff. 2-5. Appreciate it. Thanks, February 5th. Thank you.
Bernardo, I'm counting you in, dude. You guys are going to get in on the limited shirt, 100%. Yeah, right. Jason, super appreciate that. Whatever we can do to make that happen, let me know. We can do a Griff and Dave show chat. Because here's the thing, Griff.
Yeah.
I'm going to be super blunt on this right now.
Yep.
Cigar Club. And we got the Cigar Club family, right?
Uh-huh.
But then we've got the like Fridays at 4 Griff and Dave show fam. This is like the super concentrated crew of like the guys, you know?
Yeah.
So I'd love to create that Facebook page.
We got to do it.
And there's no one else we've ever shared, just like Scott won last week. We've never shared samples with people of stuff we haven't released.
Correct.
Legitimately, I'm not just saying that we haven't shared that.
Scott Romantic.
That's what I mean, because he's a Fridays at 4 guy.
Yes,
so it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm pumped for the shirts too. We don't have them. We haven't printed them yet, but
yeah, we're still working on the design, but it's close. That's all I can tell you.
I have a mock-up.
Dude, I have a proposal for you. Well, dude, I don't know if that's going to be the first shirt before you share it.
Can I though?
You can share it as a teaser, but that might not be the first one.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty sweet.
That front part says Fridays at 4, which is dope.
Yeah, the front says Fridays at 4.
Have it in like a dark green, which is even cooler.
Panoni all the way, dude. Good to see you.
Josh in the freaking house, Cigar Club family. That's what I like to see.
All right. So,
okay, dude, so we're at 6.
Can we see what you're doing? Can you post it real quick just to give me a visual aid?
Do you want to see the mock top 10 I have right now? Because I worked on some
No,
stuff.
no,
all
no,
year.
no, no.
Oh, so I got to remove all these?
No, that's all right. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
So
we've got Warp Bits of Havana, number 1.
Yeah.
Crown Heads Mil Diaz, number 2.
Yeah.
Warped MDT, number 3. Opus X, number 4. And Jeremy Jack Lancero, number 5. We've got some other things that we need to look at that could be in there. I'm going to put them on the screen so you can get a look. But I'm going to remove this banner. You guys all know the code. Fridays at 4, get 20% off. This is what we're still playing with here. I'm kind of like, I can't go much longer without HVC being in the top.
Dude, I'm with you, but I'm also with the plus 53.
Shoot, and Pew's calling for Wayfair.
I know, I saw that too.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
That's why it's so. I mean, a top 10 list is so freaking hard.
Well, and you know what needs to be said? These are already in our top 10 of the year. We smoked a lot of cigars.
Yeah.
So if you're number 10,
yeah,
this isn't like you're a bad
That's
cigar.
True. Very true. Very true.
Like you're number 10 out of hundreds that we've smoked this year. So let's keep that in mind.
Also, let's not forget. I mean, they're just bouncing off each other.
Dude, I love that you're smoking a Nick in the Natty Light right now. There's no real words to explain how incredible that is. What do you? All right, quick pause. What are you getting out of this LH, this Nick?
Chocolate galore, dude.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's really freaking good.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very
Nick,
good.
Nick from Nick texted us today and said he wants to chat about some exciting things he wants to do with Cigar Club. So that is really exciting that we're smoking that right now. And
Nick and Natty. Nick and Natty.
Nick and Natty.
Nick and Natty.
Hold. I have to, dude.
Jot it down. Dude, where'd you go? Is it just me?
It was. Yeah, I'm back now.
Oh God, I got scared.
You needed to have a moment there where you just Nick and Natty. That's incredible.
Good seeing you, Scott. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Did we lose somebody?
Scott's got a peace out.
Scott, have a great weekend. All right, we got to wrap. We gotta start wrapping this up.
Yeah,
Josh, it is like old times, and I'm thinking next time we're in Mobile, Josh, you're gonna have to make a guest appearance, especially now that you're an official Cigar Club member.
Yeah,
we got to make that happen. Dave, super excited to see what you threw together for me from last week. Get ready, Brandon. Nick and Natty, Pew, that looks like approval on that tagline.
Yeah, love it.
Steve's out on the Natty. Do we need to put Steve in timeout? That's what I'm wondering.
I'm thinking so.
Steve, you can't be out on the Natty, dude.
No.
Or maybe you can, but you can't be out on hams.
Correct.
NNN, we love it. All right, boys and ghouls, I'm in the club now. Thanks for the code.
Nice.
Happened to listen to an episode from Box Press on a whim. Never listened to before, and here we are. Marketing works.
Love it.
I'd love to hear that. Also, what also works is meeting really awesome people in this industry like Rob Gagne from Boveda, who me and Griff are really good friends with, and them kind of opening up their arms and letting us come in and do that kind of thing. Also kind of funny because I'm literally wearing the same sweatshirt, so you probably think I don't change.
Correct.
Big shout out to Boveda. And check out that Box Press episode if you haven't. A lot of fun filming that with him.
Appreciate it, Tom. Glad to have you.
Bob will be in Miami for 2 days. It's going to be a quick trip.
A busy trip. Yeah.
Yeah, Rob is now a daddy, Jason. That is true. Baby Nora.
Yeah. As I think.
What's funny is my sister had a a baby 7 days ago, and her name is also Nora.
Nora June.
All right, dude. So this is where I'm at.
Okay.
Number 6. I'm thinking it's got to be HVC Serie.
Okay, I could do it.
Or Illusio. We could do the one-off there.
Yeah.
Do you feel better about that?
I do.
All right. I'm cool with that. So
as long as you're cool with it. I don't want to overstep here.
You're not overstepping. Then, okay.
Good show. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks so much.
I gotta agree with Pew. I can't go much further without that Wayfarer being put in there.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We really do enjoy that cigar. We love the
We do
everything about it.
Let's do it.
So I'm going Wayfarer. All right, we got two more: Alec Bradley, Magic Toast, and Principal. Let's talk through that real quick.
Dang. So 8, 9 are open, or 9 and 10.
9 and 10.
I have my mind made up. On the count of 3, we'll say number 9.
Okay.
1, 2. Magic Toast.
Magic Toast.
Why were you delayed?
I wasn't. You lagged. I promise. I was going Magic Toast. I literally have it up right here on my screen.
Okay. There you have it.
Holy crap. That was awesome. Okay, cool. I'm just about to export this.
Man, that's a good cigar here.
So you're loving the Nick, dude.
Yeah, loving Natty and Nick. Nick and Natty.
Nick and Natty. This isn't going to look super pretty, but you just got to deal with it.
The whole time.
Okay, dude, I've got our top 10.
Okay.
That's pretty crazy. This is going to turn into a blog. We'll try our best to help you guys find these cigars if you need help finding them. And
we have some of them, but not all of them.
This is the, dare I say, official Griff and Dave show. The Fridays at 4. The one and only
3, 2.
Top 10 cigars of 2020.
Oh,
holy crap!
Yeah, I mean, formatting could have been a little bit better, but the meat is there.
I've been going on the fly the whole day.
No, I know. Yeah, I'll give it to you. On these shows, I just sit here and smoke and drink, and you're always the one behind the scenes. So, hey, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Dude, number 1 cigar of the year, Warp Bits of Havana.
God. So
I agree.
So we paused our conversation about 10 or 15 minutes ago. Let's order a pack. You and I can split the cost.
Okay.
And we'll give it away to someone that, gives us a little love on Instagram using both hashtags. What are the hashtags? Fridays at 4 and
Griff and Dave show.
Griff and Dave show. The Griff or Griff and Dave?
Griff and Dave show.
Griff and Dave show. Hashtag Griff and Dave show. Hashtag Fridays at 4.
Working on a banner right now.
Dave and I will go in on a 5-pack. So that means we got to probably buy a couple 5-packs so we can have some too.
100%. We're smoking them too. So here's the thing.
Can you throw that top 10 back on the?
Okay. I'm throwing this. If you go online right now, take the last story or Instagram post that Cigar Club made, repost it. Hashtag Griff and Dave show. Hashtag Fridays at 4. We're picking a winner. Make sure you tag Cigar Club too. It's easier for us to see it that way. Just tag that sucker up.
We are truly ordering this literally after this call.
We're going to buy it.
I'll Venmo you half or you Venmo me half.
Yep. We're going to buy it. And we're going to give it away next week. In addition to that, though, is that what they're winning instead of the Avo? So we should move the Avo sampler to next week?
Ashton sampler.
Ashton. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I forgot about that.
That's okay. We can do that. We can just move that to next week.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Next week, you can win the Ashton sampler. This week, we're going to do bits because it's the number 1 cigar of the year, and that's what this whole episode is about.
I'll get the sampler, and we can do a little looky at it live next week.
Oh, sorry. Bob didn't. He only could see a couple of the things of our top 10. So let me just re-put it up there. Sorry about that, Bob.
Pew's not going to be there next week.
Can you guys see that now?
I see it.
Okay, so I'm waiting for it to look. Yeah, okay, that should work. This is a pretty killer top 10 list, if I do say. Steve Dameron, thank you for being a part of what we're doing here. And you guys know, if you have questions, that's why we're here. Let's talk cigars.
Yeah.
Email us, DM us, that whole thing. It works. Pew, that's okay. You're approved to miss next week. But Griff, we should tell them what's going to be happening next week.
Next week, I'm trying to think what's next week.
I think next week or the week after, we're having a special guest.
Should we tell them? Probably.
Next week, we've got, tell them, Griff.
Alec.
Ruben.
From Alec.
And.
Bradley.
And.
I said Bradley.
I know. Alec and Bradley and Alec Bradley.
Yes.
Alec
Bradley.
Ruben. The Alec and Alec Bradley. He's going to be on the show next week.
Yeah.
He's going to do a little guest appearance. We're going to have him on for, whatever, 15, 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. And we're going to be drinking bourbon. We're going to be smoking the featured cigar for January.
Yes.
The featured cigar.
Which
It's
will
an
be
Alec Bradley.
boxes.
Everybody's going to get that this month. It's got Aganorsa tobacco in it. That's your only hint.
And we're pairing it with some bourbons.
We're pairing it with 3 bourbons across the 3 of us. And we all each picked one. And this is where we landed.
Alec coming in with the heat after we're very excited about having him on the show.
Alec, you know what? I just give you a big shout out. We got to talk through this real quick before we go.
I agree.
I just gave him a big shout out.
It was
Griff came in.
It was
right after.
I always answer his text though, just for the record.
Do I have a? Actually, I didn't answer his text because I was waiting on you, dude.
Ooh, what? No, don't wrote me.
I need numbers for things to be able to order things from him. That's all I'm going to say.
It's good.
We have a featured cigar, January. It's got Corojo and Criollo tobacco in it, so we're in love with it.
Yeah.
Alec blended it, so we love it even more. And we're pairing 3 really awesome bourbons with it. And it's funny because we all 3 picked them, and it goes from like super easy to find all the way down to if you find it, you buy it because nobody else can find it.
Yeah, it's going to be so good.
So, guys.
We might have to get Alec a little, character.
Oh my gosh. Alec, are you going to get a Griff and Dave show character?
See what we can do.
Dude, these guys have been all over the map today. I got to give them credit. They're like running around.
We're excited. I know.
They're on the sides of the screen. They're just peeking their heads up right now. We'll go back to the classic look here.
Fridays at 4 blend. It's coming. It is 100%.
Who's asking for it? Yeah. Listen, Bill, the Fridays at 4 blend is in the works.
Yeah.
Well, the discussion is.
The big sizes. We're going to do some sampling. We got to get the Facebook page up and running. And we'll have a Zoom or something with all of us on.
Griff, I'm going to say it now. When we release the OG first ever Fridays at 4 t-shirt for the Griff and Dave show, I'm thinking that a large percentage of the people who buy that are going to be invited to smoke the samples.
Love it.
Of the exclusive cigar.
Ooh, Bob Moore coming in with a good question. Yeah, we can say it.
Okay. We can say it.
One or two of them.
Mine is Wild Turkey Rare Breed.
Mine is Colonel Taylor Small Batch, and Alec, if
you're watching, drop your pairing for the featured cigar. We won't release the featured cigar till the show, but Alec will drop his pairing that we're going to go through. And then next week, I'd encourage you guys, if you can find these, get them. Wild Turkey Rare Breed, Colonel Taylor Small Batch.
Yeah.
And AB Cigars, Alec, we need you. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend.
Here it is.
So if you've got any of those bourbons, bring them out for the show. And we're going to be talking about how we came up with these pairings. The pairing master himself from Whiskey Wednesdays, Alec Rubin, is going to be doing that. Griff, we're going to be on a Whiskey Wednesdays coming up.
First Wednesday of February.
And the last thing I'm going to ask before we go, if you guys wouldn't mind, although I've seen a lot of you have done it, which is super awesome, drop a like on this video. It helps the video even after the live is over and we post it. If you wouldn't mind,
please
give it a thumbs up. It means a ton to us.
Yep.
Dude, another great show with you.
Instagram posting, hashtag Fridays at 4, hashtag Griff and Dave show. You'll get we'll pick a winner. Bits of Havana 5-pack. Ashton sampler next week with Alec.
Dude, Alec's got questions, and I'm liking the questions.
Do I get the blend? Do I get the? Oh gosh,
Alec. All I have to say is, if me and Griff are coming with you in March to Rice's Cubanos in Honduras, we're freaking blending the Fridays at 4 cigar.
100%.
Period.
Like, comment, subscribe. Love it. Love it. Love it. We appreciate you guys a lot. This is a fun time, and
we have a great time. Even if you guys hate light beer.
Especially in this crazy, it's 2021, but it's an interesting start. So,
an interesting start, but we're going to keep it light, and we're going to have a lot of fun here. And you guys know where to find us at cigarclub.com, davidcigarclub.com, Griff at cigarclub.com. We will see you guys at the same time, the same place next Friday.
Appreciate you guys. Had a good time.
He is Griff. I'm Dave. This is the Griff and Dave Show. Fridays at 4, baby. We'll see you all soon.
See you guys.
Happy smoking.